welcome. We're super excited that you are here joining us, and you know what we are learning about this month? Oh, it's so great. Man, if this is your first time, you're going to know all this great stuff. So if it is your first time, put it in the chat, put a star emoji so we know that you are here for the very first time. We love having first-time visitors, so you can come and watch us anytime you want. Just in case you weren't here last week or the week before, you can watch us anytime you want. Now, are you ready for what we have been learning about so far this month? I knew it. I knew you're ready. So here we go. We have a new theme that we talked about last week, and it is called High Wire, Daring to Trust. That's right. That is our theme this month. And with our new theme means that we get a new monthly virtue. That's right. Our monthly virtue is trust. Putting your confidence in someone you can depend on. That's right. You know who you can depend on? That's right, God. You can depend on God for anything. That is so great. Now that you got those two down, you know what you need? Everybody knows we need the memory verse. That's right, the memory verse. Okay, here we go. Everybody on your feet, we're going to say it all together. If you don't know it, it's okay. You can say it with me. Here we go. Our memory verse is, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. And that's from Proverbs 3:5. I bet you knew that already, didn't you? I know you did. You guys, I'm so excited for today. I'm so excited for praise and worship and story and everything. So let's go. Let's get started. Praise and worship time.
is here for story time. Oh my goodness, school has started. Y'all are all back in school, and I hope that you all are enjoying it. I have also started back to school, and you know what? Something didn't go exactly as I wanted it to, right? So I was moving in to my dorm because I go to college, so I live there in school, and one of the dorms they had flooded, right? So at first I had a room all to myself, but now I have to share a room with the people who had to move from the other dorm into my dorm, and that made me a little frustrated. And I don't know what to do. But I'm thinking, since this month is about trust, I'm thinking maybe something that I have to trust God through this. But is it really, can we really trust God no matter what? Like even when hard things come? I don't know. You know what? I just heard a story about someone else who did that. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all the story, and then at the end, you all tell me if you think I can trust God no matter what. Okay, so here we go. We got our big story that we've been going through. We started way in Genesis with creation and to Adam and Eve. And the last story we talked about was Abraham, right? And Abraham and Sarah waited so long for a son, and they named that son Isaac. Well, guess what? Now Isaac is all grown up. And he's doing pretty well. God had blessed him in the land that he was in. God had blessed him so much that, like, when he was planting all his crops, he got 100 times more than what he planted. And when he had his animals, he had so many animals. Isaac was doing really, really well because God was blessing him, right? Well, all of a sudden, one day, the king of the Philistines, his name was Abimelech. You all say Abimelech. Yes, King Abimelech came and he said, Isaac, you have grown too strong and powerful, and I need you to leave. I need you to leave all this stuff, all this prosperous land with all of these plants that you had 100 times over, and I need you to leave because you're becoming too strong and powerful for my people, right? So Isaac didn't argue. Guess what? He just moved on, and he trusted that God would provide for him, right? So he moved on and trusted that God would provide for him. So Isaac went to another land where his father Abraham, yes, Abraham, we just talked about him last week, where his father Abraham had been before. And there were some wells that were there, but they were all filled with sand. They were all filled with dirt because they had been filled in by the Philistines. So Isaac was like, okay, I have to dig up these wells so we can have fresh water to drink, right? So he's got his shovel, and he's digging out these wells, and it takes him a long time to dig out these wells. And he's digging out these wells, and finally he's done. Now he has fresh water for his family and for his animals to drink. Oh yeah. But then again, the Philistines come along and they get a little jealous of Isaac and his prosperity and that God is blessing him. And they decide to come and say to Isaac, you know what? The water is ours. Those are our wells. That water is ours. Now, y'all, that wasn't true at all. They were just jealous of Isaac. But Isaac didn't argue. He didn't argue. He was like, okay, it's okay. I'm just going to move. I'm going to trust that God is going to provide for me no matter what. So he moved on to another land where he had to dig out the wells again. So there was sand in the wells, and again he got his shovels, and he dug it out, and it took him a long time again, and he dug it out, and finally he had fresh water for his animals and his family to drink, and they're like, yes, this is amazing. Okay, we dug out these wells. One time we had to move. Now we're here, and we dug out the wells. Now we got fresh water. Now we're happy. But guess what, y'all? The Philistines see him again, and they get jealous again. And you know what they say to him? They say the water is ours. They say you have to leave off this land because this water is ours. Y'all, come on. I mean, Isaac already had to move once, and he had to move again, and he had to dig up the wells both times that he moved. And you might think that Isaac might have just argued back with the Philistines and said, no, I need this water for my family and animals to drink. But guess what? He didn't do that. He just trusted that God would provide for him no matter what. So guess what? He moved again, y'all. And God again blessed him. He gave him the water and everything that he needed for his family. And finally, the Philistines saw that, you know what? God was just with Isaac. That's why they kept getting jealous of him, because they were jealous that God was blessing him everywhere he went, because Isaac was trusting that God would provide for him no matter what. So finally, once the Philistines saw that God was just blessing him, they decided they wanted to make peace with Isaac and his family. So they said, okay, Isaac, you know what? Let's make peace. We won't chase you off your land anymore. We won't be jealous of you anymore. We're gonna make peace. And guess what? That happened because Isaac trusted God no matter what. Isaac trusted God no matter what. Hey, that kind of reminds me of what I was talking about at the beginning. So since things didn't go my way, and since now I have to share a room with some other people that I really don't want to share with, you think I could trust God no matter what, even in that? I think so. I think I could still trust God no matter what. And guess what? Maybe he'll bless me so that I can then be a blessing to the people that I get to share a room with. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So guess what, y'all? That's our bottom line for this week. It is trust God no matter what. Y'all say that with me. Say, trust God no matter what. Okay, we're going to pray and thank God that we can trust him no matter what. Here we go. Dear God, thank you so much for this day and for this story of how Isaac trusted you no matter what. Help us to trust you no matter what. And thank you so much for being trustworthy and for always providing for us. Help us to apply what we've learned today. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me this week for Story Time.
Hey guys, welcome to the Live It Out segment. My name is Chloe, and this month's virtue is about trust. Trust means putting your confidence in someone you can depend on. So this week's key question is, how do you react when things don't go your way? So, quick story. So there was this bracelet kit that I wanted really bad, and I asked my mom to take me to the store to buy it. And she said no. So when we got back home from the store, I had prayed to God to help to put it on my mom's heart to buy me that bracelet kit. And a few weeks later, and when we went to the craft store to pick up some more beads, I had asked her for the bracelet kit, and guess what she said? She said yes. I was so happy that I did my happy dance, and I thank God, and I was grateful, and all that stuff like that. And I thank God that he put it on my mom's heart to buy me that bracelet kit. I was so happy. But guys, before I go, I just want to encourage you all to live out trusting God in your families, communities, and schools. Make sure to read Proverbs 3:5, which says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.
Wow! Oh my goodness. Guys, that story was so great. Man, Miss Rachel did such an awesome job. Do you guys remember what she said the bottom line was? That's right. Trust God no matter what. Oh, that was such a great story, and so great for us to remember that we can trust God no matter what's going on. Now, we really want you guys to remember to come and see us whenever you have time. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe so you never, ever, ever miss one of the videos. And don't forget, now that we're in school, we have our online small groups, so you can join those too. We cannot wait to see you next week, guys. See you later.